Welcome to Slop in the Shop. This is Jim Deadman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, and I appreciate you coming by to have a seat for my weekly video blog or whatever I'm doing. Slop in the Shop is a mixture of anything and everything shop or around the house here in my home related. It's a mixture of things, sort of like pig slop. So we've got a bucket full of this to feed the pigs. So why don't you pull your seat up, your chair, your easy chair, kick your feet back in the recliner, sit back, and enjoy us feeding these pigs this week in Slop in the Shop. I'll come back at the end and speak to you just a second later. So with no further ado, let's go feed the pig. Okay, I'm always liking to give out tips. And one of them is, I try to remember it, I don't always do a good job, is get my prescription safety glasses out. This is an older pair that I really need to wear more often in the shop. But we get our glasses dirty in the shop, and there's probably plenty of ways to clean them. I'm just going to give you the inexpensive, cheap tip. And the cheap tip is just when you're out shopping or with the wife, girlfriend, fiance, or whatever, just pick up a inexpensive bottle of glass cleaner. That's what this is. This comes from Walmart. And just keep you some paper towels on a roll. You notice I keep some here. And then if your glasses get dirty, just shoot them with it and take your paper towel and clean them. It's a lot less expensive than the cleaning wipes, and it does as good if not better job, and you won't damage your glasses because you'll get the material loose. If you want to, you can actually brush them off or take yourself and blow them a little bit. So there's your safety tip or tip for the day. One thing I'm going to do, note, and this probably won't be in the making video, is this is just how handy this wheel is right here. Let me slide this back. We got to move several inches across this table. Let me kind of move you back some more. I apologize on this, but I'm not really wanting to show you what I'm zeroing up as much as just to show you. One of the things I have really found out this short time I've had this wheel for Tangent Engineering is this little job right here. It is so handy when you're doing little things like positioning. I haven't drilled with it yet, so I can't tell you about how well it works drilling. But just for like zeroing out, it's just a breeze. You don't have to worry about your positions or anything. Guys, I'm going to demonstrate this wheel drilling. I'm going to put this in a slop clip, even though I'm doing another project. But I just want to demonstrate how well this quill wheel works. I'm drilling a 5/32 hole in a piece of aluminum. I'm actually working on a toilet paper project. It's a separate video. And I want to show you how easy it is to peck drill and work in a thick hole. I'm drilling a 1-inch hole down in this piece of aluminum, which is not hard to drill but trying to keep the chips going and getting a specific distance with a quill handle can be a bit of a challenge, and this is where this wheel really, really shines. And I thought that okay, so there I am. There you go. That's how easy that wheel makes your life right there. Just recently what they call the parakeet system. It's a little different than the other ones that's on the market, but it's a little less expensive than the edge units and a few others. Basically what it is, you get several springs, and then this tool where you can put your screws or whatnot in it. And it's spring loaded, so you can set it up. So what I'm doing right now is just setting my vise up. See, that way my parallel stays in there good. So I'm setting up on this other project I'm working on, the video that I'm doing, and I'm just showing these things that come along for slop units. This is a clip It's going in this particular slop I'm setting up doing. This is for Tom down at Hilltop. I'm going down there to see him today, and he contacted me and asked me if I had any extra plastic. He has a project he needs some for. And you know, I've got all these fixtures and stuff, and I told him I had a couple pieces off because the fixture that I give him one or two of these, at least one of these fixtures, he says he got some plans for it. So I told him, well, you could use that if you need it today, and I'll give you a fixture. But I decided we just got to talking. He wasn't in that big a hurry, so I'm going to take these down today to him and pay him a visit. Sitting here on a chair is a tool holder I got from eBay. It's one of these that uses the off corners of a CNMG insert. I don't know if you can see this real good. I'll hold it up to the camera for you. Dean over at the AR Cave Shop, he's recently subscribed to the channel and wrote a comment. He recently discovered me. Probably discovered me through Tom Knopp, the Hilltop. Tom and I are really, really good friends. So I corresponded with Dean, and his sticker and I was traded. He got his here before mine, but Dean's got a surprise in his. He's got some oil cups, so I had to wait till Monday to ship them. So, but by the time this video gets out, Dean's stickers will be at his shop, and he'll have them. He'll understand why I'm a little slower. So, with that being said, that's the stickers for the day. Okay, Dean, there's your sticker mounted to my sticker wall here behind my lathe. It's sort of I'm using it for two purposes. One, to get the sticker up. The other, to help hold Tom's sticker in place because I've sort of just got it taped. The reason being, Tom uses a decal now. I've got one of his older stickers, and I didn't want to peel it and put it on this dark wall. I was afraid it wouldn't stick out from my wall real good. So I decided to just kind of put tape behind it. So I'm going to take the next sticker I get from somebody else and kind of catch it on the other corner of it. I may even just put one of mine on there to hold it. I have to go in the house and get one because I'll keep them in the shop. With that being said, there's my sticker wall. Okay, we're going to machine cloth today. This pair of pants you see here with the blue line in it is my stepson who's cleaning his closets out. And he's lost weight and is wanting to get rid of some stuff. So he contacted, or he asked me, said, what size pants to wear. And he gave me a couple of pair of jeans, and they're old and worn a little bit. And I've got plenty for my winter, but I'm really short on short summer shorts. So what I did was mark this, the length of the shorts I like to wear here in the shop. And and then I'm just going to take this pair of scissors and I'm going to create a pair of cutoffs. For the shop, they'll be fine. Yes, they'll ravel a little bit and they'll have a little, you know. But basically what I've done is I just marked it so I could cut them. And then I just tuck me some. Tuck me in, and I've got these are real good scissors. My dad had these, and these are some good ones. So there it is. There's a pair. There's one leg. I mark one leg, then the other leg will cut right off easily enough by using it to go by. I was raised in the country, folks, and my dad had idiosyncrasies, and one of them is he didn't like you to wear holy clothes or anything off the place. And he was a very proud man, but we also, as I grew up, we knew the value of getting the most out of anything. So, since this was something that really, if I could have put them in my stack with my blue jeans that I wore during the winter months and been just fine, but the truth of the matter is, I really need a couple extra pair of shorts, and my other shorts here at home are not dirty for the summer to wear here in the machine shop. So let me show you something. This is a down view, and this is just to show you. This is a pair of shorts I got on. You'll see that's just about your knee length. That's a good length, a little short. Now these will ravel because they're denim over a period of time. You know, we used to call them cutoffs as a kid, but for wearing in the shop, around here in the home, You'll see them in the video some, but you don't look at my pants anyway. I got one more pair to do, by the way. This is pair number 2. These are some real good scissors. My dad had these back in the day. We make fishing lures and stuff. I don't know where he got them, but these are some awesome scissors. We don't hardly do much in the house. I've always keep them in my shop. Sometimes you'll see me cut rags, and I'm actually cutting both legs with this pair this time. This is a pair of Y scissors, and they're really, really good scissors, I'm telling you. They stay in my toolbox. So now I got me 2 more pair of shorts to wear in the shop. That's my pile of rags out of the same blue jeans. I'm going to say something, and I know there's probably somebody who says, well, why don't you donate old clothes to Goodwill or whatever? Goodwill only puts out the best. If something's a little stained or torn, most of the time the Goodwill people, they send them to a cloth recycler. If you put something in a Planet Aid box or something of that nature, most of the time they ended up sold to a company or cut up into rags anyway. The point is, in your shop, you're going to need rags, and anything that's cotton makes a good rag, whether it's a t-shirt, an old washcloth or towel that gets thin, old pair of jeans that just get stained too bad to wear, or holes or something you just really don't want to wear. Of course, nowadays they cut the knees out, but my point is, if it's something that's iffy to take to the Goodwill, you can, if these jeans wasn't fit for that, I'd have cut them up a little more and made rags out of them. I have a good pair of scissors. It took me about 5 minutes, and this makes as good a rag as going and buying them wiping rags at the store. And you're going to use a wiping rag in your shop. So, another tip from Jim Deadman here at Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. Now that's done. There's my little adapter to do when I want to make a thumb screw the next time. This is a piece of 1/4 20 bolt, actually. See, it just threads right in there like that. It'll chuck right up in the lathe, and that way I don't damage the threads. I'll just cut them off. And instead of me going to the hardware store or somewhere and paying a big price for those expanding nuts, I'll just use this now instead of the ones I had that I converted over from my generator. You might have seen in the earlier video I got some cups. These cups are a little different, and they've actually got a flat in them. So what I've decided this morning when I was machining, I've decided that I could do them this way. So I got a sample made and got it figured out. So we're going to just take these things on the vertical bandsaw, line them up. Saw them like this, and then we're going to turn right around and get a good hold of them. And try to let it turn, because it's always follows the ground. So this one break right off. So we got to do a lot of deburring and cleaning on these, but that's what we're going to be doing to these oil cups. Okay, this is the completed last batch of oil cups that I got at Hobby Lobby. And these was a little bit uniquely made, and I don't know if you can see this. You see how it's got a step. So what I did is, you might have seen in the video somewhere along the slop, we just sawed these. There's actually going to be 10 of these cups. So we just add these to the arsenal of our cups for subscriber, viewer, just shop gifts. I got some time in them, but quite honestly, fact, I bought these cups was on sale for $1 or $5. It's $1 a piece, and I got $3 worth of pipe in it and epoxy. And this one didn't use any fittings. It actually worked with a 1/2-inch pipe. So I got a little time in them, but again, I'm not making money on this. This is, gift items. I'm going to show you something. This is the new cups I got at Hobby Lobby. This is the last ones I've been giving out. These would come from China direct off of eBay, still about $1 a piece. And look, this is big as the Melissa and Doug cups that I have. Let me reach right over here in my lathe. This one here, I've been using, you see in the videos, that's a Melissa and Doug, and which is usually my favorites, but they're a lot more expensive. So this cup is similar to that Melissa and Doug, with the added advantage. Now you don't have to leave the lid on. I throw most of my lids away, but you can have a sliding lid with this, and the lid actually pops off like that. So you don't want to use it. So those are going to be some good cups, folks. I would like to get, I don't like everything else. They had them on closeout at Hobby Lobby, and order went back. I would have bought both packs at $5 a piece, but I didn't. So I don't need 20 oil cups to give away. It might be good if it's next year around bash time to send some to Stan. Hey, with that being said, there we go. Well, I'm glad to see that you stuck with me. I've just come back in from feeding them virtual pigs. Thanks for watching Slop in the Shop. So with that being said, this is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. If this is the first time you've come across Slop in the Shop, there's a button that's called subscribe. Hit it. That way you'll get to see all the videos that I make, and you can go back and see what I've done in the past. I would really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. It doesn't cost you a wooden nickel, as my buddy Tom says. The other thing, if you're a subscriber, I really appreciate every one of you. You're the people that makes me keep doing this stuff, and what makes it fun. So please retake my heartfelt thanks. The other thing is, folks, there's a button, there's comments. Make them. See what things we're doing, or suggestions, or questions, or whatever. Comment. There's nothing such as a bad comment. Just try to be respectful if there's something you disagree with or you got a better idea, because that's what makes the world go around. With all that being said, I appreciate you coming by today, pulling that virtual chair up or laying your feet back in that virtual recliner and watching Slop in the Shop while I fed these pigs today. So I'll be back, another Slop in the Shop or a project video. Just subscribe so you can keep up with me. And with no further ado, I thank you and I appreciate it, and we will see you in the next video.